So we will discuss about the alcohol nomenclature. So these are the compounds given to you and we will discuss its common name as well as the IUPAC nomenclature. Common names are also known as the trivial names. Trivial names. So for the first compound we have this alcohol, and also you are familiar with the fact that alcohol is defined as OH and its suffix is used as OL. We are going to use the suffix as OL, and OH is the indication of the alcohol. So now the first compound is given to us is CH3OH. So what is the common name and the IUPAC name for this compound? So let's discuss. Now we have the CH3 and OH. Firstly, for the common name, what happens? This alkyl group, we will name this alkyl group firstly, and then we will write the alcohol. So it will be alkyl alcohol. For the common name, it is like this. Alkyl will be named first. After that, we will write what? We will write alcohol. So now, since this is only one carbon, so for the one carbon we will have what kind of alkyl we will have? We will have methyl and thereafter followed by the alcohol. We will write alcohol over here. So now that's how it is your methyl alcohol coming out to be. So now let's move on to the IUPAC nomenclature of this compound. So this is meth. First is one carbon is there, so we will write meth. Single bond is there, so we will write ane, and then final suffix is your ol. So this is like meth for the only one carbon, and ane because all the bonds are single bond between the carbon. Since here is only one carbon, so I will write methane, and suffix OH is there, so the suffix will be what? So the suffix will be ol. I will use ol. Always remember that for the alcohol we are going to use the suffix. We are going to use the suffix what? Suffix will be ol. So that's how the name is coming out to be methanol for this compound, and this is your IUPAC nomenclature. Alright, so let's move on to the next compound. Next compound we are having this one. So here it is 1, 2, 3. 3 carbons are there and OH alcohol is there. So the common name will be what? I am writing for the common name we have discussed. It is general form of the common name is your alkyl alcohol, right? Yes, alkyl alcohol. So in this case we are going to write the alkyl firstly. So 1, 2, 3 for the 3 carbons we are familiar with the fact that for the 3 carbons we will write prop. So I will write propyl and then followed by the alcohol. Now what is N over here? N signifies N, and these all things N, iso and tertiary, iso, secondary, all are used under the common names. We don't use these things. We don't use these things in your IUPAC nomenclature. IUPAC nomenclature involved numerical value 1, 2, 3 we will use, not the N, iso or neo. Okay, these are only used in the common names. So for this one we are having N. N signifies the chain is not branched, chain is going all the way. Okay, chain is linear. N denotes that there is no branching, chain is linear. So hence here the chain is linear, so I am writing N propyl alcohol. So for the IUPAC nomenclature what we are having 1, 2, 3. 3 signifies prop and single bonds are there, prop ane, and numbering we will do 1, 2, 3. So at the first position we are having the ol, so I am writing ol over here. Okay, and next compound is this one, and this compound, for this compound I will write isopropyl alcohol. Prop is why 1, 2, 3 are there, so propyl alcohol. Why is this iso here? Very important thing, whenever you have this arrangement of the for the propyl, always remember when we have the 3 carbons and from the center there is a functional group attached, so this arrangement is known as the isopropyl. Isopropyl, always remember that this thing. Okay, so hence we have used for this arrangement isopropyl alcohol. Okay, and also other than this isopropyl, where we gonna use the iso word. Iso is used for iso is used for this thing, okay, like this. This arrangement, this 3 carbons arrangement like this, iso, is also termed as the iso, like this. Okay, this is also known as the iso, but for the isopropyl you need to remember that isopropyl is specifically arrangement like this. Okay, understood? So we will have another compound. So its common name is coming out to be isopropyl alcohol, but IUPAC name, for the IUPAC name we will see the longest chain. I will write 1, 2, 3. At the second position we are having ol, so it will be propane 2-ol. Okay, for this one 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 carbons are there. So for the IUPAC, for the 4 carbons we are having butane, and I will do the numbering from here only because I am getting OH at the least number 1, 2, 3 and 4. So what is the formula? What is the name? Butane 1-ol, right, for the second one. And also what is the common name? Since it is linear chain only without any branching, so I will write N over here, and then the butyl alcohol is the name. And for this compound, what is the name? So for common name you can tell that this is your 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 carbons are there. So I am writing butyl alcohol, clear. But what is the role of sec? Sec means secondary. We will use secondary only when the group here is OH is attached to the 2-degree carbon. Now what is 2-degree carbon? 2-degree carbon is the carbon which is further attached to the 2 carbon, So this is your 2-degree, and from this 2-degree the OH group is attached. So we have to write the secondary before the common name. So now IUPAC is very simple. This is how you will do the numbering from here, 1, 2, 3 and 4. So at the second position we are having ol, that is the alcohol. So it is coming out to be what it is coming out to be butane 2-ol. So now for this one, this is your isobutyl alcohol. Why? So 1, 2, 3, 4 carbons are there. We will count up whole carbons in the common name. So I am counting whole carbons. So this is your OH over here, but this arrangement, I have told you, this arrangement also known as iso. Isopropyl you need to remember, and other than that iso will be used whenever we have the arrangement like this, whenever we have the arrangement C, C and C like this. Okay, so this is your isobutyl alcohol, and IUPAC name is what? For the IUPAC name I will do the numbering. From where should I do the numbering? 1, 2 and 3. So at second position there is a substituent. So substituent is your methyl. So I am writing 2-methyl propane 1-ol. So it is your 2-methyl propane 1-ol. Okay, because at second we have the substituent now. So this is your isobutyl. Okay, got it. So another compound is this one. So talking about the common name, we have the 1, 2, 3, 4 carbons are there. So we will write the butyl alcohol over here. So this is what? This is the butyl alcohol. And what is the role of this tertiary? This is your tertiary written over here. What is the role of this? So whenever we have, suppose this is the layout of this compound, we have given this compound. So now what kind of carbon it is? This is your tertiary carbon, 3-degree carbon it is. Why? Because this carbon is further attached to 1, 2 and 3 carbon. So this is your what? This is your 3-degree carbon. So whenever we have any of the group attached to the 3-degree carbon, so it can be, so in the common name only, for the common name only we will write the tert, means signifying the tertiary in front of the name. So I am writing tert, that means the tertiary, then 1, 2, 3, 4 butyl alcohol. So this is your tertiary butyl alcohol. So I am writing tertiary because of this, because of this 3-degree carbon. Alright, but in case of the IUPAC name, we are going to have the longest chain firstly. We are going to have the longest chain firstly. So this was the compound. So what is the longest chain? Longest chain is your 1, 2 and 3. So either way you can choose 1, 2, 3 also. These are quite same, so I am choosing 1, 2 and 3. So numbering will be quite same also. If you will do the numbering from here 1, 2, 3, so OH will be at the second position only. So what we are having OH at the second position, and we are having another substituent at the second position, which is your methyl substituent. So I am writing 2 methyl. At the second place we have the methyl, and what is this? 1, 2, 3 meth eth prop. This is your propane 2-ol. At the second position we are having 2-ol, and also this is a chain of 1, 2, 3. So I am writing 2 methyl propane 2-ol. Okay, so now another thing is, another compound is this one. This is quite interesting. Okay, this is quite interesting. We have the OH. Now what is the common name of this? The common name is very important. This is your ethyl glycol. Okay, these two OH are there. So ethyl means meth eth, 2 carbons are there, so ethyl comes like this, and this is your glycol, ethyl glycol is there. Okay, what about the IUPAC name? For the IUPAC name, always remember to look after the longest chain. So what is the longest chain? Which is the longest chain? This is the longest chain. So I am giving it number 1 and 2. So it is like at the first position we are having OH, and at the second position also we are having OH. Understood? So I am writing it as the ethane because of these 2 carbons we have the ethane, and at first and second position we have what? Diol, because we are having two OH groups. So I am writing diol over here. So this is your ethane 1, 2 diol over here. Alright, so last compound we have CH2, 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 CH, CH2, and your OH, OH and OH. So what we are having for the IUPAC name, we will talk about 1, 2, 3. These are the 3 carbons, and at each carbon we are having OH groups. So what is this? 1, 2, 3 metheth prop is there. So we are having metheth prop 1, 2, 3. So prop is there, and at 1, 2, 3 we are having triol. So I am writing 1, 2, 3 triol. So what is the common name of this? The common name of this compound is glycerol. Always remember, this is 2 carbon having simultaneously OH group. Its common name is ethylene glycol, and 3 carbons simultaneously having OH groups. Its name is glycerol. So that's how we are having the IUPAC name as well as the common name of the alcohol.